Coming up on Roanoke County Today, we continue with work on the Community Strategic Plan and get outdoor burning safety tips. This and more coming up on RCT.
Roco Alert is Roanoke County's new citizen alert and warning system. In the event of a local emergency or disaster, Roanoke County will contact all landline telephones in the county's 911 database with any important information and instructions you need to know. To receive notifications from Roco Alert via email, on your cell phone or VoIP phone, you'll need to set up an online account. There's no cost for citizens to sign up, but phone usage or text charges may apply. Go to RoanokeCountyVA.gov/Roco Alert and sign up today.
Surf by the award-winning RVTV.org, the official website for Roanoke Valley Television Channel 3. The site features new content like the Media Center, where you can view selected RVTV programming. Also find RVTV's daily lineup, information on RVTV shows, a photo gallery, and even a Notify Me sign-up to keep you posted on upcoming RVTV events. It's all at RVTV.org, the official website for government and educational television in the Roanoke Valley. RVTV.
Welcome back to the show. For several months, we've been talking about Roanoke County's Community Strategic Plan, and Assistant County Administrator Dan O'Donnell has been sharing a lot of information with us. Thank you for joining us again today.
Thanks for having me.
Sure. So let's just remind viewers, what is a Community Strategic Plan, and then we'll talk about where we are in the process.
Sure. Well, Community Strategic Plan, which is something Roanoke County really hasn't done before, it kind of starts with a vision statement and the vision of the Board of Supervisors and where they want the community to be in the next 5 years, and then the process is to have a lot of community input on what the strategic initiative should be, what the goals and objectives should be to reach the overall vision of the Board of Supervisors and the community. And it's basically a 5-year plan where we're going to come up with a lot of different action plans and objectives to accomplish to guide the community into the future.
Mm-hmm. Great. And so we've been having a series of focus meetings over the past couple of months and getting a lot of input from citizens. So where are we right now?
Okay. Well, let me back up a little bit. It started basically back when Mr. Gates was hired. The board decided at that time we should have a kind of a long-range vision plan, and we started with the board developing the vision statement, and then we did a telephone survey through Roanoke College's Institute for Public Opinion and Research, and that is all provided on our website to see, but the survey provided some background information about what the community thought the strategic areas should be, such as economic development, education, public safety, quality of life, and those kinds of things. Out of that survey and vision statement, the board formed focus areas. We have 6 different focus areas, which were then used to form focus groups, and they're economic development, education, quality of life, community health and well-being, transportation,
and public safety.
And public safety. I knew there was another one. So all of those groups have been meeting. We've had 3 rounds of focus group meetings where we've actually had the citizens meet and first give us broad strategic topics. Out of those topics, they develop goals, and then in the last round of meetings, they develop some suggested objectives, more measurable objectives to achieve those goals. So now all of that information is being collected by the staff leaders of each of those groups, and we are forming those into strategic initiatives. And that will be the next step of the process, which will be to provide the information back to those participants and the public on what the broad strategic initiatives and goals and objectives that will be in the plan are going to be.
Okay, and you've had good attendance at these meetings, right?
Absolutely fantastic. We've had over 250 people attend the focus group meetings, and in addition to that, the survey had 604 respondents to the telephone survey. So we've had input from well over 800 people in the community, so it's been a very, very good and welcomed process, and it's working out very well.
Sure. So what happens after these focus groups are meeting? You said a little bit more.
Well, sure. On the next round, really the final round of focus group meetings are on April 25th and 28th. April 25th will be in the South County Library. April 28th will be at the Vinton War Memorial. And what we're doing is just allowing the focus groups to come to either meeting, combined focus groups, so that each of the leaders, the staff leaders of those focus groups, can report back to the whole group what that different focus group was thinking, what their goals and objectives were, and then we will actually also present back to those groups what the draft strategic initiatives will be, how their information was taken and put basically into the action plan part of the strategic plan. So that will be the next step in the end of April. After that, we'll have more public input at the end of that meeting, and then we'll actually draft the plan. We'll have the plan drafted in June, hopefully by the beginning of June, have some more public meetings middle of June, then it'll go to the Board of Supervisors in a work session in July, and public hearing at the board meeting in August, and be up for adoption by the board at the August Board of Supervisors meeting. So that's essentially the schedule and activities that are left.
Wow. So we're close to the home stretch.
Right. We're about halfway through the process, or a little more. But now all of these ideas being put together into a broad strategic plan is really the exciting part, and we think we have a lot of great input from the citizens, so we're looking forward to the final product.
And if there are citizens that would still like to get involved, can they do that?
Absolutely. Like I said, the 25th and the 28th of April will be open public meetings, so they can come and hear what the focus groups did, and then see what we've done to turn those ideas into kind of strategic initiatives. And then after that, they'll be, when the plan is drafted, it'll be available for comment and further input from the public before it goes to the Board of Supervisors. All of this information will be available on our website. We've got notes from all the focus group meetings, and we'll have the draft plan, and all of that information will be up there for public consumption.
Okay, great. Well, and as you said, this is a community strategic plan, so there's always opportunity for the public. This is really the public's, our citizens' strategic plan, because we're working for them and looking into the future to see what they expect of the county to do.
The beginning concepts came out of the telephone survey and are being developed by the citizens in these groups, and like I said, the input's been fantastic. The ideas are great, and I think we're going to have a really good product.
Great, great. Well, we encourage our viewers to still get involved, and as you said, on our website, RoanokeCountyVA.gov, you can find a link to Community Strategic Plan for more information. So thanks for joining us and giving us another update.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Well, it's that time of year when personal properties will soon be due, and so we're talking today with Roanoke County Treasurer Kevin Hutchins. Welcome to our show.
Thanks, Amy. Good to be here.
Great. So tell us a little bit about what your role is with Roanoke County as treasurer.
Well, as the elected treasurer for the county, my job is basically to try to make sure that all revenues that are due the county are received. Now, once the revenues are received, I do also have additional duties such as safekeeping the money and investing the money to make sure that we protect it and have it for future use.
Okay, great. And so we're here to talk about taxes, but in a good way. Tell us a little bit about the new self-service, citizen self-service that you're offering.
That's right. We came out with a new program that's called Citizen Self-Service. It's a portal, and it allows the citizenry to get into our system to be able to see their bill, and then they can choose whether they want to view that bill or they want to pay that bill.
Okay. And why did you start this service?
Well, you know, there's more and more need nowadays to find alternative payment solutions for individuals. A lot of individuals don't want to write a check anymore, or they don't want to come in and see us personally. There's more and more individuals that are paying online, so we felt like it was a good way to get the bills out there and initiate a payment for them. And then there's also that little thing every year when people file their state income taxes, they need to know how much they paid in tax. So this allows them to go out and find their bill, even the historical bill, and be able to get that amount versus waiting on us from 8 to 5 during a weekday to get that answer.
Sure, it's very convenient.
Right, very convenient.
Good. And what are the types of bills that can be paid?
Well, right now it is limited to personal property taxes and real estate taxes. So if you go in, real estate is considered public information, so you can get in and find your bill pretty easily, but personal property is private, so you do have to kind of use a sequence of we'll say passwords, but they're not passwords, personal information to get you through the security in the system.
Okay, great. And is there a fee to use this service?
Well, that's a very good question. Roanoke County does not charge a fee, but there are fees associated with credit card use if you choose to pay with a credit card.
Okay, which is a normal thing for some online transactions.
Correct.
Okay. And what is the process to use the service?
The process is really easy. You just go to the Roanoke County, Virginia webpage, RoanokeCountyVA.gov, and then you would go through the Treasurer's Department, and then once there you would look for pay taxes online, view bills online, and go through the Citizen Self-Service portal. It will walk you through the steps to get you in to be able to view a bill and then pay a bill.
Okay. Again, very convenient for the citizens, and that's what we're all about.
Right. Very convenient and very easy to use.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today and letting our citizens know of the new service and how we can provide more convenience for them.
Thanks, Amy. Great to be here. Thanks.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Do you have a neighborhood concern in Roanoke County? You can now report zoning violations online by using the Neighborhood Concern Submission Form. Simply select a zoning code and add any details about your concern. Provide your name and contact info and choose to opt in so we can provide you with follow-up reports. Enter an address for your concern or select the location from the map and click Submit Entry. You will receive a case number that lets you track the status of your concern at any time. Submit your neighborhood concerns at RoanokeCountyVA.gov/zoning app.
The South County Library is now a designated passport acceptance facility. Passport applications are taken by appointment during these hours only, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Monday and Tuesday evenings, 6 to 8 p.m. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call the South County Library at 540-777-8782. Details are also located on the County Library website, RoanokeCountyVA.gov/passports. Visit the Town of Vinton's website at VintonVA.gov and find out, how do I? The How Do I link will lead you to find information on how do I apply for a job, read meeting agendas and minutes, obtain a dog or cat license, and even search the Vinton website for information. That's the Town of Vinton website, www.vintonva.gov, to find out, how do I?
Welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Chris Beaver, the Director of Management and Budget. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you, Amy.
At this time of year, we're right in the middle of the budget process, so we wanted to get an update from you as far as where we are. So first tell us, what is the process for developing a budget?
Well, we have a $183 million general government budget. It's a large budget, and there's a lot of details that go into that. So we start in the fall looking at a lot of behind-the-scenes things with our budget, like what benefit costs might be, rate of change of those benefit costs, utilities, gas costs, all these things that really go into making up how we deliver our services. We start that in the fall working with departments. And then we have a series of meetings over the next couple months really working hand in hand with the departments. They look at their service delivery levels. They decide what they need to maintain those levels. They work with our office. We in turn look at the revenues that are coming in and look at what resources may be available for next year's budget. This is a pretty drawn out process, and it culminates with us providing a recommendation to the county administrator, who then presents his budget to the Board of Supervisors.
Okay. How about the responsibilities for each department? There are many departments in the county.
Yes. The departments are what we would consider the service delivery experts for each of their, for parks, for communications, for Office of Management and Budget. We understand what we need to have for each department to deliver the level of services that the Board of Supervisors wants. So it starts with them. They're the experts on that. And then we work with them, again, kind of identifying what resources may be available, what changes they may need in their budget. But it's a real team effort. The budget office does a lot of coordinating, but with department heads and their staff and our constitutional officers, a great number of people work very hard to get to the county administrator's proposed budget.
Sure. And where are we in the process right now? We're in April.
Yes, we are in April. The county administrator proposed his budget on March 8th. Since March 8th, we've had a work session on March 22nd. We'll have another work session on April 12th and another work session on April 26th. Those work sessions are designed to give the Board of Supervisors additional information, really get into the details of the budget document. The county administrator proposes his budget, the Board of Supervisors then reviews that and has the opportunity to suggest or make changes. They go through this process, and they'll have 2 readings to adopt the budget. That's on May 10th, and then finally the second reading to adopt the budget will be on May 24th. So we're right in the middle of the development of the budget. It's in the Board of Supervisors' hands right now, but we need to give them good information so they can present a balanced budget.
Okay. And what are some of the major changes that could affect citizens? I know it still needs to be approved by the Board of Supervisors, but what could be some of the changes?
I think what we would want to convey to the citizens are a couple things. One, it's a fiscally responsible budget. We work very hard to make sure we deliver services as efficiently and as effectively as possible and utilize the resources that are available to us to deliver those services. As far as citizens, there's no change in the tax rate. The county administrator kept all the tax rates the same as the prior fiscal years, and it maintains service levels. So the level of service that we provided, from trash pickup to mowing to clerks down in our revenue and treasurer's office, those things stay the same as last year. So really, it's a kind of maintenance of effort budget. It maintains service levels. It's a modest 2.6% increase over the prior fiscal year. And again, no change in tax rates from the prior year.
Great. Citizens would be glad to hear that,
I think
certainly.
that they will be, yes.
And speaking of citizens, is there a way that they can become involved in the budget process?
Absolutely. We are going to have a public hearing on the budget and the tax rates, 2 separate public hearings on April 12th. We'll have another public hearing on the budget on May 10th, right before the board takes action for the first reading of the budget. Citizens can go to our website and go to the management and budget page, and when we have a online submission form where they can ask any kind of questions they want, and we'll respond to them as quick as we can. We have copies of the budget online. We have copies of the budget at each of our libraries, and there's always a copy of the budget in my office. So there are a number of different ways that citizens can get involved through the public hearings, through reviewing the information. We really worked hard to improve the budget document as a communication device this year. We've really worked hard to enhance our presentations to the board. All those presentations are out there on our website. We have budget memoranda that go to the Board of Supervisors. We post all of those on our website. So we try to be as transparent as we can through the budgeting process.
That's great. Certainly. Citizens appreciate that.
I hope that they do, yes.
Good. And as you said, if people are looking for more information, they can go to the website for that. And just real quickly, I know that you're involved in this process, but I'm sure there are a lot of other people who are working behind the scenes in this process too.
Yes. It's, I have a great staff in the Office of Management and Budget, but again, the budgeting process doesn't end until May 24th. So when the Board of Supervisors has specific questions, my office reaches out to department heads and their staff to really coordinate a whole lot of information clearly and concisely back to the Board of Supervisors so they can review that and make the best decision possible on how they want to deliver services. Especially our Department of Finance, we work hand in hand with them a lot. Rebecca Owens, the Director of Finance, helps us out a lot in the budget office. So it's a team effort all the way from the beginning to the end.
Sure. Great. Well, thank you for that update. And again, we encourage our citizens to be involved in the process. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Stay up to date with the town of Vinton. Visit vintonva.gov and sign up for the Newsflash, Notify Me, or Emergency Alert features. Newsflash will inform users of what's happening in the town, including street closures or water line breaks. With Notify Me, citizens will receive information on activities, events, and even job postings. Emergency Alert can keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster in the region. Alerts can be sent to landlines, computers, cell phones, or wireless PDA units. Sign up today and be up to date with the town of Vinton.
Congratulations to the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection for their 1,000th pet adoption. If you would like to adopt a pet, did you know that you can also go to the RCACP website and their Facebook page to look at pets for adoption? It's easy to do. Simply go to their website at rcacp.org or visit their Facebook page. Both sites include information and pictures of animals waiting to be adopted. Help make a difference in the life of a pet today. Adopt from the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection.
Welcome back to Roanoke County Today. My name is Brian Klingenpeel, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. And today we're out here at Camp Roanoke to talk about outdoor fire safety. This early springtime brings about weather conditions that can be very dangerous when it comes to outdoor burning. Also, some recent large brush fires in our area have reminded us about how careful we must be with outdoor burning this time of year. There are also some special laws regarding outdoor burning here in Roanoke County. Let's start with the laws. First of all, in Roanoke County, to do outdoor burning, you must obtain a permit from the Fire Marshal's office. By calling the Fire Marshal's office and seeking to obtain this permit, it allows us to tell you, first of all, if you are in an area that can burn in Roanoke County, but also to explain some safety information to you. You can contact the Fire Marshal's office at 540-777-8732 for a permit to burn outdoors, or you can also go to our website at www.roanokecountyva.gov/fire and rescue to find information about outdoor burning. The only exception to the need for a permit in Roanoke County would be for a recreational fire. A recreational fire is defined as anything that is 3 feet wide and 2 feet tall or less. A good example of a recreational fire would be a backyard fire pit that has become very popular. These do not need a permit, however, care should still be taken when using a backyard fire pit. Also, the Department of Forestry has some laws concerning outdoor burning for this time of year that affect us here in Roanoke County. From February the 15th to April the 30th, all open burning must be done between the hours of 4 p.m. and midnight. So if you do obtain a permit to burn outdoors in Roanoke County and you are burning between the hours of 4 p.m. and midnight between February the 15th and April the 30th, you still must have a means of extinguishment close by, and that fire must be constantly attended. Why is this time of year so dangerous when it comes to outdoor burning? Well, in this early springtime, while it's absolutely beautiful, generally there are lower humidities, stronger winds, and warmer temperatures. And all of these things can lead to rapid fire spread. Also, there are lots of fuels like leaves and sticks that are still on the ground from this past winter's snow and ice storms. When these weather conditions occur, any outdoor burning can be very dangerous. Even a discarded cigarette in some mulch can prove to be very hazardous. You may hear on the weather about red flag days or dangerous fire condition days. If you hear that on the weather and it's a red flag day, there should be no open burning at all. It doesn't matter if it's between 4 and midnight or even if it's a backyard fire pit. If it's a red flag day, there should be no open burning at all. We want all of our Roanoke County residents to be safe this early spring, so the safest thing that you can do regarding outdoor burning is to call the Fire Marshal's office at 540-777-8732 to see if you can get a permit to burn outdoors. If you have any other questions regarding fire safety, you can contact me, Brian Klingenpeel, the Community Outreach Coordinator, at 777-8718. And as always, you can find us online at www.roanokecountyva.gov/fire and rescue. Roanoke County Today will be right back.
Surf by the award-winning RVTV.org, the official website for Roanoke Valley Television Channel 3. The site features new content like the Media Center, where you can view selected RVTV programming. Also find RVTV's daily lineup, information on RVTV shows, a photo gallery, and even a Notify Me sign-up to keep you posted on upcoming RVTV events. It's all at RVTV.org, the official website for government and educational television in the Roanoke Valley. RVTV.
Roco Alert is Roanoke County's new citizen alert and warning system. In the event of a local emergency or disaster, Roanoke County will contact all landline telephones in the county's 911 database with any important information and instructions you need to know. To receive notifications from Roco Alert via email, on your cell phone or VoIP phone, you'll need to set up an online account. There's no cost for citizens to sign up, but phone usage or text charges may apply. Go to RoanokeCountyVA.gov/RocoAlert and sign up today.
Have you ever wanted to find a book, read the latest issue of a magazine, or do research at your local library on a Sunday? Well, now you can. Our South County and Vinton libraries are now open from 1 to 5 on Sunday afternoons. This means that you'll have access to our extensive collection of books, DVDs, and audiobooks, as well as our library's many computers and, of course, our friendly, helpful staff. We want to be part of your Sunday afternoons. For more information, contact the South County or Vinton libraries.